This is one of those moments that we cherish here at Pebble Beach. I am with John Sturtees, who is the only man who has won world championships on 2 wheels and 4 wheels. And the 2-wheel is on its way making as much noise as the 4-wheel. After you won your 2nd world championship in 350 and 500cc motorcycles, one of which is coming up as we speak, you switched to 4-wheel racing in 1960. And then in 1963 and 64 you moved over to the Ferrari team. What possessed you to move from 2 to 4, or had you always been interested in 4-wheel racing?
Not really. I'd been a totally motorcyclist. I'd never thought of anything. In fact, when I sat in my car for my first ever car race, I'd never seen a car race. So it was a rather new experience. But Tony Van der Velde, Mike Hawthorne, who had been world champion, had got on to me at some function and said, try a car. And Mike Hawthorne said, they stand up easier. But what happened is that Augusta, who I was racing for, and I'd won at that stage, I'd won 5 world championships, came along and said, we're going to do less racing. And so it meant I was going to do about 12 races a year. And I thought, that's no good. But my contract didn't stop me turning the 4 wheels as well. So for that 1960 year, one weekend I would drive a car. I drove a Formula Junior first, Formula 2 next, and then Colin Chapman said, drive Formula 1. So my 4th race was Formula 1.
That's fantastic. In was it 64, you were driving the Ferrari 158? Is that the car we see before us?
Yeah, this is the actual car that we use, which is part of the Barber Museum down in Alabama, and it's a very special car for me, obviously, for that period. It was, in fact, also used in '66 as a 3-litre car with a 2.3-litre engine in it for a while, but it's all sort of complete and back, all with original parts, so that's special. The motorcycle is of the 56-57 period, which I used to win Isle of Man and championships with, and so there's a lot of history here, and obviously it sets my emotions going a little as well.
Well, it sets our motors going. It's an amazing achievement. You have some few cars at home. You have a BMW 507 that you might bring to Pebble, perhaps?
Well, the 507 is another story of a different age. When I won the first championship for Augusta, he'd never won a senior championship, and I won the 500 championship in 1956. He turned around and he said, we must buy you a present. I said, well, let me think about it. I went off to Hockenheim in Germany for a race, and there was Mr. Falkenhausen, who was the chief engineer of BMW, with this beautiful looking car. And I was looking at it and gazing at it. He said, take it for a run. So I took it for a run.
And you made it all the way to London?
No, I didn't get away with it then, but I took it for a run. But what I did do, I went back to Augusta, and I said, I know what you need to buy me. He hesitated, so we did a deal on 50-50. And that was because it cost £3,000 at that time. But I still have that car today.
Well, congratulations, and fantastic for you to be here, celebrating with these 2 extraordinary vehicles, the only man to win world championships on 2 and 4 wheels. John Sturtees, thank you. Come back and visit us many times. Thanks, guys. Need a push, fellas. You want to get in that and drive it? All right. Whoa! Well done. Well done. Wonderful. I remember.